Super Bowl Sunday is approaching quickly. Last chance to talk to players for the media, and that includes a team in Arizona. Todd is joining us now live before he speaks with the Eagles. A final time, plenty of local ties, of course, to the opponents, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, no doubt about it, especially in the quarterback's room, Evan. And welcome to Phoenix, Arizona. We took a little hike, came up a peak here at Papago Park. It's a beautiful view all around us, panoramic view here in Phoenix for sure. And you know, Patrick Mahomes is the star, of course, for Kansas City, garners most of the attention. But the roots of that quarterback room grew in the Lancaster-Lebanon League. The quarterback's coach is Matt Nagy, a former Manheim Central Baron, and the backup quarterback is Henne, who, of course, starred at Wilson High School. So here comes Coach Nagy and the rest of the team into their final media session this morning before the game on Sunday. And he made a seamless transition onto the coaching staff this season. In the middle of all of this Super Bowl madness, it's still obvious how much the hometown roots mean to both guys. And for Matt, well, in 2009, before he got his big break from Andy Reid, he was less interested in playbooks and more thinking about for sale signs.
So many moments. I just go back to 2010 when I first got the job. Prior to that, I was selling houses for Keystone Custom Homes for a year, wondering kind of a fork in the road of where am I going with my career. And Coach Reid calls, and before you know it, I'm working for the Eagles, and I was driving basically 100 miles back and forth every day. And you guys know that trip on the turnpike. But now I look at those moments and those times when you're grinding and putting so much time in to now be able to get to the Super Bowl with your mentor, with Coach Reid, with Brett Veach, with Patrick. This is what it's all about, you know. Now, the key is, as we've talked about all week, it's great to get here, but we got to win it, and that's the only way we'll be satisfied.
Yeah, Matt was reunited with Andy Reid after his stint as the head coach for the Chicago Bears. He has a long history with Coach. It started as the quality control coach with the Eagles over a decade ago. I mentioned his big break was in Philly with Coach Reid. And as for Henne, I remember watching him in 9th grade. He was a star quarterback way back when with Wilson. And, of course, he was still carving up the LL.
Yeah, he was. Remember that name very well. So back to Matt Nagy, NFL Coach of the Year with the Bears. Any conversation with him about perhaps being a head coach once again?
Well, sure. I mean, he's a young guy still when it comes to the coaching ranks, and he learned a lot in that stint with Chicago. He was the coach of the year, as you mentioned, so he did a lot of right things, made the playoffs 2 out of the 4 years, but he also admitted to some mistakes that he made that he would definitely clean up the next time he gets an opportunity. So I would not discount that name, Evan. I think he's going to be out there in the coaching ranks for many, many years. And, of course, coming up at 10 o'clock, the connections to the Chiefs, they don't stop. It's all over the athletic training staff as well. Their chief athletic trainer is Rick Burkholder from Carlisle. Alex Cawley will have the story about the Burkholder family and also a young trainer that's doing great things in Kansas City. Live in Phoenix, Arizona, Todd Sadowski, Fox 43.